Most people blame the burden. Too heavy, too much, too unfair. Some drag their problems like chains. Others carry them as proof that nothing can stop them.
No one is more stressed than someone who has seen their potential and knows that they aren't living up to it.
I feel like if you can master patience, you can master anything. To sit and plan out your goals and dreams, strategize, understand how the universe works, how things manifest. The time it takes is part of your own learning process.
Champions don't rely on talent, they follow a system. 1. They don't wing it. Clear plan, daily execution. 2. They welcome failure. Losses teach, the wins, just the highlight reel. 3. They rehearse success, mentally, physically, emotionally. 4. They focus on the process. Results, out of your control. Effort, 100% yours. 5. They have a dream. Nobody's excited for practice. They're chasing legacy. 6. They set immediate goals. Big visions start with small moves. Now. 7. They visualize it. They see the goal, then train like it's already real. You don't need to be an Olympian, but if you want to win at anything, this is the blueprint.
Never say you can't do it. Say, I haven't done it yet. I haven't done it yet. And that's true with everything. It's like, there's nothing that you can't do. You may not have done it yet. We don't know if you can do it or not until you really practice. And then you find out if you can do it or not, or how well you can do it.
Yeah. If you want something, did you fucking move mountains? People are so constrained in their thinking of what level of effort is because they haven't considered what trading way more for that thing is. They would be willing to trade far more for that thing if the trade were clear. But because they've never tried hard at anything, they just think, oh, this is what trying looks like, which might be like the occasional Google search and a couple hours a week of like watching some videos on YouTube on something. It's like, that is not trying. Like, that is not trying. If you cannot count the amount of repetitions that you're having in the hundreds, that is not trying. The longer I've been doing stuff, the greater my history of delay on me getting what I want with volume.
Strength isn't built in comfort. Resilience isn't found in easy days. It's forged when you decide the load will not break you. It's not what you carry. It's how you carry it.
And the truth is, the price of progress is pain. Most people do not want to experience pain. They like comfort. So if you want progress, you must be willing to, in the process, experience pain.
All right, we're gonna start off with gold. Like all of the previous marking.
Looking for a way to grow your business? Opportunity is waiting at Walmart Marketplace. New sellers
Walmart got a fantastic service for me. $33. And we got the new weekly high as 33.51. Got 29 on gold. And the weekly low, 33.01. Got 94. Weekly high, 33.51. Got 29. Weekly low, 33.01. Got 94. given a midweek resistance area of 33.26. Got 66. This is the weekly low. This is the month high. Midweek resistance. Right here, the weekly high, midweek resistance, weekly low. So we got full recession breakdown into this. Gold has been selling out of its daily order block. We're gonna come back to that. I'm gonna move over to the 30. So we have a new weekly monthly high of 45. 131. Got 2. And a weekly low of 44. 353. Got 3. .131. Got 2. 44. 353. Got 3. Midweek resistance is 44. 742. Two. Got 3. It broke the previous high, made a new high and rejected. But this is the area where I was anticipating sell for the US30. Based off of this area where it was at, where it made the high from and sold from before, this is the area of sell that we've been anticipating to sell to happen at. And we also have earnings reports coming out for this week. So from all these big name companies, all the major companies are doing their earnings reports this week. So you're gonna see a lot of fluctuation in the market this week. It didn't break the midweek area. That's actually where it's rejected at. We want to break below to confirm the stuff. We have a 4-hour trend, but this right here is showing us is if it doesn't break, if it doesn't pull back up, that's why this forming a doji here on this daily. That's a reversal. I'm anticipating a sell on US30 as well, especially with that reversal candle happening on a daily there. I'm gonna come back to that. Now it's also made a new high. But I didn't even adjust the monthly. Yeah, just realized that. As the mid-month is also going to change. Yeah. So we got a monthly high, 45,131. Got two. The low is 42. 349. Got 7. 43. 740. Got 5. 740.5 is the mid-month resistance area for 30. Delete the markers. Yeah. The new weekly monthly high for NAS is 23. 466.23. And the weekly low is 22,942.99. So we got a weekly high of 23,466.23. Weekly low 22,942.99. Giving a midweek resistance of 23,204.61. The month low, so then going down. I mean, look how much it jumped this month. Man. The monthly low 21,028.06. Giving a mid-month 22,247.15. The NAS is still consolidating in this level right here. 17, this level right here. Rejecting here. Consolidating. Group. A retest to the high will confirm the sell. But it hasn't, it's not selling yet. It's the 9s and the 30 is actually moving in opposite direction. That doesn't typically happen. But they're definitely moving in the opposite direction. They're not synced back up yet. Definitely not synced back up yet. That doesn't typically happen. So we have the 9s and the 30 moving in opposite directions right now. The 9s is buying right now, and the US 30 look like this. US 30's been selling, and 9s has been buying. So we're gonna see a lot of fluctuation in the market this week based off of all the earnings reports that's coming out. and the month is getting ready to close out. This is the end of the month. So the weekly high is 119. We got 119,839. The weekly low, 116,217 and 17 cents. So we got the weekly high, 119,839. The weekly low, 116,217 and 17 cents. Given a midweek resistance of 118,020.09. This is consolidation. This right here is consolidation. We need a nice break, Bitcoin. This is consolidation. We need price to break above or below that, because that is consolidation. We had no real significant highs on those the past few days. There's no clear trend. This tells us no clear. This is all unclear price action. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 13 days. I wouldn't trade it yet. We need a clear break. A break above 119 or a break below 116. If the trend is going to continue, we need a break above. A candle to come up above the 119. Because right now it's going in between these two price points. And it hasn't made a significant jump. That's not. The weekly high for the DXY is 98. That 685. And the weekly low 97. dot 492. The high 98.685. The low 47. 97.492. There that. 492. We're gonna mid resistance of 98.089. As long as the dollar index is still buying and gold is trending down, I'm gonna be looking for sales on gold. Okay, trend line on this and look for entries. One, two, three, four, five. That's the thing. I will be looking for an entry. Right around there. Oh, this is where I'll be looking to take. Let's there. My stop will be above this engulfing here, and above the midweek area. I'll be looking to put my stop there, where it's headed. Just into this order block here. So a retest with no break for 30. I don't even think it's gonna pull up that house. I don't. A retest with no break. That would be a take profit, and this would be a take profit too. TP2 into this order block. Once a candle breaks below the midweek, that's a clear indication of a drop. So we're looking for us to retest or pull up back towards the high before we enter in New York session. You see it pulling up now. Out of session. Pulling up now. The NAS is moving in a completely opposite direction from the US30 right now. But if NAS doesn't break the high, I'll be looking for that to sell as well. But I just don't think the buy is finished. I will look for an entry more towards New York session for NAS, especially because it's not in sync with the indices. It's not moving in sync with the 30. They usually follow each other, one following behind the other. We did have some selling happen, and they're not like a strong step. It's not really up. Like, nah, it's big of a sell. That just looks like a pullback. I'm gonna wait on but if it doesn't break, meaning a break would be a candle above the high, a candle closed above the high, not just a wick on a 15-minute time frame. A break above would be a candle above the high. That will confirm that it's like the buy is going to continue. If it wicks a rejection, this is what a rejection looks like. This is a rejection. It wicked, it didn't come back up. When you see it wicking like that, that's rejection. On a smaller time frame, it'll look like a candle, a full candle, but this is rejection on a higher time frame. So, quick recap for New York session, be looking for a sell for US30. Look for it to retest the high. As long as we don't have a break, we can enter in for a sell. The first take profit will be the midweek. The second take profit, if you can hold, will be the weekly low. But we'll confirm that sell is the break below this midweek. I'm looking for the sell on gold to continue, especially since DXY is still buying heavy on the buy on DXY. I'm definitely looking for it to continue selling. A pull back up towards the trend line and towards the midweek would be my entry. So sometime in between, like right this. As long as it's pulling back up over the midweek, that's what I'm looking to enter. A TP1 will be the weekly low. A TP2 will be into this weekly order block, to this 4-hour order block. So we're looking for a sell on 30 and a sell on gold. Okay, Bitcoin is traded in between two price points. This is consolidation. With that being said, if you trading Bitcoin, you will be trading at your own risk because you will be trading in between these two price points. Now, to trade consolidation, you're trading at your own risk. On a higher time frame, it's clearly unclear price action happening here. These wicks like this out of the candle coming across, this is unclear price action. When you see it like this, there's no clear direction. There's no clear trend. There's no new highs and no new lows. So this right here is clear consolidation on Bitcoin on a higher time frame. If you were taking small moves, which I wouldn't recommend, but you should go. But if you're taking those moves, trade it in between the price points. That is consolidating in between. So with that being said, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and end this one out. Y'all know what we looking for going into Tuesday. The market is gonna be moving kind of wacky this weekend due to the different price points. The price points that's coming out this week on the big name companies. So they have a lot of earnings reports coming out. So being that those earnings reports is coming out, be mindful of when you're going in the market. Okay, because that's going to cause a lot of market fluctuation in the market this week. Okay, and if it's some price, depending on those earnings reports, with anticipating a drop in the market. Okay, so be mindful of that going in, and let's get this bag, y'all.